Really?
Look at you.
Hello, Facebook.
You're a social media star.
These two guys kidnapped me and they're holding me hostage.
And now
we said we'd let him go if he'd give us his GPS with all his tree stands.
And not only that, John, but you're live on YouTube as well.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Look at there. It's pretty cool. So you got 3 people watching you on Facebook.
Yep.
And you've got no one watching you on YouTube. Apparently no
Come
one
on,
cares.
YouTube. Wow.
Let's go, YouTube.
Should have been at the bar last night, right? They'd have been watching that.
Well, let's not talk about that.
I wasn't there, by the way.
Let's leave that alone. So yeah, hey, so Greg, Ernie, and John Eberhart here, and we thought we would just take a quick minute to do a live Facebook and a live YouTube, and just talk about this weekend, talk about the Mantis, talk about your stuff, really whatever people want to ask. If you got questions, just post questions and John can answer your questions. We just did a bunch of really cool footage about his van, his ultimate killer van. We talked about what's in his pack, how he gets deer out of the woods, his scent lock regiment, how he dresses for the hunt, how he considers layers. I mean, we pretty much covered everything. John did, and we'll publish that video here pretty soon. But for now, we kind of just thought we'd talk about, Ernie and I coming up here to northern Michigan to visit with John. And really the purpose of the trip was to let you see the Mantis and the Predator and all the accessories, the tethered accessories and stuff. But then, I mean, it's October in Michigan, so we figured we may as well hunt. So Ernie and I got in a few hunts. John hunted with us last night. Ernie missed a huge buck. Not really.
At 5 yards.
Not really.
Yeah, not really. We didn't see any huge bucks. But we had fun. And
we got our first question.
Yeah.
Tyler would like to know what your first thought is of the Predator platform.
I absolutely loved everything these guys have brought. I was actually shocked when I saw the Mantis. I've seen it on, basically online, and I knew these guys were minimalist hunters anyway, from talking on saddlehunter.com. So I knew they were going to come out with something really nice, but it actually blew me away at how light and how nice it was. And the Predator platform it blew me away also. It's just really light, very small, very compact, easy to hook up. I had a lone wolf, I think it was called an Assassin, that somebody had given me, and I'd never ever used it, but it was twice as big and probably 3 times as heavy as the Predator. So very impressed with everything they've done. Hands down, it's easy to use. The old trophy line stuff was lots of straps. It was a little bit heavier, not as user friendly as this stuff. So these guys have really done their homework, which I knew they would. Not that I'm affiliated with it at all, but I knew they would because they're minimalist. And to me, everything's about being a minimalist, as light and mobile as you can possibly be. And the Predator platform was awesome. That's the long version of an answer that the Predator is awesome.
There we go. It's a long stretch from your screw ends and nails as a ring of steps.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with the ring of steps. I still hunt out of anytime I preset a tree. We talked about this with John yesterday, but anytime I preset a tree, well, not anytime, 99% of the time, if I'm going in preseason like you do, and I'm prepping a tree, I'm doing everything ahead of time in the winter preceding the next
postseason.
Yeah, in the postseason. Yep. I'm almost always putting in a ring of steps because I don't want to carry anything with me. Part of the reason that I'm presetting is so it's just there. I climb in, hook up my tether,